Hi guys, this is Coach Zeus here, and today I'm here to talk to you about diet breaks and how effective they are and how big of an effect they are on resting metabolic rate compared to continuous weight loss. So we use diet breaks throughout the process of weight loss, throughout the process of caloric restriction. Main goal, usually, as the name suggests, is to take a break from a diet. But there's this meta-analysis that recently came out that looked and compared the use of diet breaks compared to continuous caloric restriction, so losing weight without any diet breaks in between. What basically they found out, and also what they compared, was the difference between changes in resting metabolic rate and overall effectiveness. What they found out, so going a few steps forward, is that there honestly wasn't any significant difference. People who were in a continuous caloric deficit were pretty much roughly in the same spot when it came to their resting metabolic rate and quote unquote recovery from their diet as people who incorporated their diet breaks in between. What does this mean in in practice and everyday life, and how we can use it? It doesn't necessarily mean that much. Diet breaks are a way of taking a break from a diet, right? Whether it is because we're tired of it, right? Like we've been in a diet for a long period of time, or it's just easier for us to adhere to the caloric deficit. So it's easier for us to, be 3 weeks in a pretty big deficit and then take a week off to mentally come back, mentally, recover, or even physically recover. Also, diet breaks can be a pretty effective way of reacting to different life situations. Like you are going on vacation, like there's a pretty stressful period of life right now. Like there's a lot of going on at work, and you just can't be really fully into in your deficit and your diet. So they do have practical incorporation. People a lot of times would be like, oh my God, I'm going from deficit all the way up to maintenance. They might be freaking out because they're not going to make any progress at that point. The truth is, they are, right? Like the diet breaks are there to support that calorie restriction. So then once you get back down into the caloric deficit, you can adhere more to that caloric deficit. So what does it mean? Whether you pick a continuous caloric deficit for a long period of time and stay in a deficit for that long, totally fine. Whether you need a few diet breaks or regular diet breaks in between, same thing, totally fine. It's up to you. Talk to your coach, figure out what you need. If there's something going on in your life where, diet break would be probably a better choice for a short period of time, still totally fine. You're not going to lose or gain the gains, right? Or gain more weight, pretty much. That's pretty much how they're designed. So diet breaks are a great help for people's adherence. But again, they're not magic. You can do either or. If you guys have any questions, pop them down in the comments. I'll speak to you later. Bye.